a major factor in this game, nigga.
Sliccs. Just being on a track with Slicks Gotcha changed my whole music career. I was still in high school when that CD dropped, Hustle Music, so they went crazy when they heard me on there. I came back to school, niggas was like, man, you on Slicks Gotcha shit? I'm like, yeah. And it just happened by accident, by fault.
Right. Oh, that's what's
But
up.
it was me and Get Rich Ken, as a matter of fact. Get Rich Ken paid for a feature from Slicks. And I happened to be at the studio and he put me on the same song. So a couple of weeks later, Slicks finds out how to get my phone number and hit me up like, and I'm just listening on the phone like, this nigga calling me? He like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to come do this and do that. And I got on his mixtape, and from then on out, I was a whale, like a major factor type of. Slicks is Rich the Factor's cousin, and Rich the Factor is like the biggest boss of the music scene in Kansas City, Missouri. He's the underground king.
I was just about to ask you about Rich the Factor because I'm from Indiana, and
yeah, Rich is a Midwest whale for sure. I'm on two of his albums.
Oh yeah,
Peach Cobbler to a Mobster and Gay Sauce to a Boss.
Okay.
And once I touched that surface, man, I felt like I was just untouchable with music. I was definitely the first lady of Kansas City.
Right.
The first lady, period. I definitely was the first female from my city to drop a CD independently with no help and to touch as many people as I've touched. I'm considered a veteran where I'm from.
Oh, yeah.
And I still hold my throne and I won't be moved. Like it's like it's like shit. You could bring anybody, bring everybody. If you know a motherfucker that could chop me up, go ahead and bring them. We're gonna see if they make it to the cutting board.
Yeah. I definitely. I know when I first met you. Well, I mean, I know when you say this. I'm just talking now. Yeah, you definitely got some good music for sure.
Man, I appreciate that.
And like the movie thing. You wrote for me just writing movies, and that's pretty much what your music is like. It's like a movie. Every time I hear you spit or whatever,
I appreciate that.
I can visualize everything you're saying, and that's the type of music I like listening to.
That's the type of music I like making, because when I'm writing, I actually see things.
Right.
And I got to be able to visualize it, to put it in words, and to make it to where you can understand it.
Right.
So I definitely like painting a picture. I'm into the art of storytelling, and every time I rap, since my name is Miss G, I'm supposed to teach you a lesson. Miss G, my last name is GrisWorld, so the name Miss G originates from me being a teacher. That was my first major in college, education. So when I was younger, and I was rapping all this gangster shit, I noticed that they were listening, my nieces and nephews, and they would repeat what I was saying. Yeah. So it started getting dangerous to me. Like, damn, do you want them to grow up and be on bullshit? Yeah. Or, you know, like, clearly they not. I switched it up, and I'm glad that I did become more of an educational lesson teaching. Even if it's a street lesson, it's still a lesson. Anything that come out my mouth, you're going to learn something. Yeah. Instead of just wasting space, wasting air, just talking.
Yeah, because just like game, I mean, you could take your lyrics and actually learn from them.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That's the goal. That's the aim.
So far as you working with Rich the Factor, like, how did that even come about? Like,
oh, okay, let's cut back to that. Okay, so
you better look both ways before you cross the street. Look up and see who watching you when you count teeth. Look at your passenger and look in the backseat.
Okay, so Sliccs, after I did a song with him, and he dropped the Hustle Music mixtape, Rich got wind of it.
Okay.
So, you know, I guess he been hearing my name or whatever through Sliccs, through his cousins, Rapping Twine, you know, Fee and all of them. I get to the studio one day. No, honestly, it was a shorty. Shorty hit me up, told me, Rich at the studio looking for you. Like, he wanted to do a song with you. And I'm like, what? My heart beating all fast and shit. You don't understand how fast I got dressed and got there.
Right.
I was there in like 10 minutes. And I pulled up and down there tore the curb up. Rich was standing outside laughing. He just started laughing. He saw me pull up all fast and shit. My bumper kind of hit the center block thing.
Pulled up in that new booty, I'm too saucy. Hung up my cell phone, I'm too bossy. Drinking clear 10 with the Sunny D. Make you buy some new shoes just for trying to run with me. Gates off, stripping on them. Navy blue hat to the back, crippin' on them.
Wrote my verse so quick, I was in and out of there in about an hour. And he told me we was going to do something else again, and he stuck to his word. I'll say about maybe 3-4 years later, we did something else.
That's what's up. Yeah, I was actually, I know I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Rich the Factor and Fat Tone.
Yeah.
Those are
See,
like
Fat Tone from 51st.
Yeah, that's a,
See? 5'1".
That's a
Yeah.
they used to bang that.
Hell yeah.
Man,
Fat Tone is definitely one of my influences just because, he passed away in Vegas.
Yeah, he died in Vegas, yeah.
Yeah, but
right.
it's like, he's, I grew up listening to Fat Tone and Rich the Factor. So it's like no way in hell that they can't be, running through me when it comes to music. Things that cross my mind, like characteristics and things like that. Nobody had... Fat Tone album was like a movie. You got the hearts beating. You got the gunshots. You got the I'ma get you. He had your heart. Hey, Fat Tone had me on the edge of my seat. My mama threw away my Fat Tone CD because it was too much.
Yeah. I mean, people used to slap that. People get to looking around.
Yeah, Fat Tone, he had niggas scared out here, man. He was a real. His music was really characterized, like he had it down pat. He figured it out.
Yeah.
That you have to be a character, that you have to present yourself a certain way, and he did it to the T, 100%. Fat Tone, a legend from Kansas City, always and forever.
Okay, it says, all right, between 2010 and 2016, it said you sold over 50,000 units hand to hand.
Oh yeah, it's this guy named Pittsburgh Philthy, and I know since you're from the Midwest, you probably heard of him. Yes, Pittsburgh Philthy and Taliban Tootsie. Taliban Tootsie is my cousin.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, yep, his dad and my mom are brother and sister. And Taliban Tootsie in Pittsburgh saw me selling CDs. But I started off selling bootlegs. Let me go all the way back. I was selling bootlegs with my cousin Playboy.
Okay.
I was selling bootlegs to my teachers and all type of shit. Gospel music, whatever you want.
Right.
We fucking had the shit.
Right.
When CDs came out.
Was it LimeWire?
Yeah, all that. So I didn't never participate in the downloading part. I would just buy me packs of CDs.
Okay.
This already burnt up, whatever album, this, that, I had it, boom, sell it, like it was dope.
Right.
So after I got out the studio and got my CD with my music on it, it was mind blowing. Once I dropped my first Get Up On Game, I was out there selling the shit out of them motherfuckers. I probably sold about 5,000 of them in my first 2-3 months.
Oh, damn.
And it was because of Pittsburgh Philthy and Taliban Tootsie. My first trip outside of Kansas City was Columbia, Missouri. Me and Pittsburgh, we went to a LUMU game.
Man, that boy Pittsburgh Philthy woke up my game. He told me go out of town, don't just stay here. They need to turn Miss T up everywhere. Now I'm Freeway Miss, bumping Freeway Rich with a carload of CDs in my traveling kit. I'm bad.
And that's what you got to do. You got to stand out in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely stand out in Kansas City. It's nobody like me there. But taking my talent elsewhere has been successful.
I'm glad to hear that. And you keep going where you're going. Whatever you're trying to do, you're going to go beyond that. So
Trying to.